earthquake that struck Haiti on January 12, 2010 left in its wake a path throughout Haiti of destructed homes. Coming out of that months later, despite the tireless effort of many NGOs, the problem still is there that the majority of Port-au-Prince residents will still be living in tent-like structures for at least the next 5 years. With that in mind, construction companies must ask themselves who they should target not only to make a profit, but also to benefit Haiti as a whole. With that in mind, our company, Trickle Down Concrete, will jump on in and we'll be providing premium structurally sound housing to upper-class Haitians. We're going to be operating under the idea of trickle-down economics, which basically is the understanding that if the top income earners invest in business infrastructure, the results will be across the boards helping lower-class and middle-class individuals by providing jobs and lower-priced products. Basically just the idea that economic growth flows from the top downward and that indirect benefits will help everyone. So operating under that idea, we're going to be targeting Pétionville, Haiti, which is a suburb just east of Port-au-Prince, and it's home to many of Port-au-Prince as well as Pétionville's wealthiest businessmen as well as diplomats. And it's also a big tourist location, so our idea is basically that we're trying to bring back displaced wealthy individuals that fled the country following the earthquake, as well as try to bring in tourists to stay for good.
Speaking of tourists, the demand for the houses in Pétionville is actually going to include a lot of people who have actually left Pétionville after the earthquake. So you might ask yourself, why would I move back to Pétionville after an earthquake? Well, that's a good question. We basically are trying to answer that by saying that the people who are leaving Pétionville, which is about 1 per every 1,000 people that were polled, are going to be coming back to Pétionville, according to the poll. Or they would, at least, if they were provided a construction or a house like the one that they had before. And so what we're trying to do is basically provide that product. And yes, those are the numbers. 2 out of every 1,000. And so out of those, around a little over 2,000 people we hope to bring back. And those will give us the numbers for some of our financial numbers, which Hassan's going to share with you real quick.
So to think about it all, actually, we have to understand first what's the market structure of the construction industry in Haiti. And this is what we came up with, and we realized some of the big powerhouses like Global Build System and Ecofra. And we realized that the market is not so saturated. Ecofra, in fact, in 2006 entered and was pretty easy. It was pretty easy for them to maintain and make a market penetration. So the question becomes then, why TDC? What do we have different? Well, like those other, unlike those other companies, TDC specializes in residential housing, and that makes us gives us a niche that we have a supply chain value which we add to our customers, and it makes us more flexible. So to think about it all in all, we're going to have a very strong competitive advantage, and that is our labor cost. What happens with our labor cost? We're paying $5 per hour to employ a local Haiti, whereas the other construction companies have a bulk of their labor costs coming as $20, are hiring a lot of foreign workers. So 25%, that's a big number, that's a powerful number. To think about it all, yearly projections are very important for us. This chart shows that we are making a profit margin of $125,000 per house. 6.25 million yearly profit as a startup. That's a big deal now. That's a good start. And we come to the end of that.
So we're going to be based strategically in Miami, Florida, with a regional office in Pétionville. Obviously, the regulatory structure in Haiti right now is risky, unstable at best, so we chose the next best thing. In fact, a flight from Miami International Airport to Port-au-Prince only takes an hour and a half, so we'll still be close to our customers, suppliers, and our labor force. We're also going to draw from the experience of New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina. The first businesses to reopen were the bars, because New Orleans depends on its nightlife and entertainment to bring money to the city. Pétionville can be that for Haiti, but before we can do that, we have to provide them with stable housing. One of the ways we're going to do that is by being LEED certified. By fulfilling these criteria and being green, affordable, and earthquake resistant, we can be environmentally conscious and ensure that our houses will withstand another earthquake if that should happen.
Now, our first contract coming into Haiti is going to be the President's House, as you can see. The President's House currently used to look like the left here, which is what is known as the Taj Mahal of Haiti. It's beautiful. It's been destroyed, as you can see on the right. Now you might ask, why would the president select us as a potential investor to build his house for him? Well, many of you don't know that the president spent time in New York City after graduating from college, and he was a restaurant manager while my dad was a bartender at the same place. For our costs, our price, we're going to sell this house for around $4.5 million. That seems like a lot relative to Haitians who are making $5 a day, but for us and selling to the president, that's really not a huge margin. Now, these are pictures directly from Pétionville, so it's important that everyone realizes that there are beautiful, luxurious homes in Haiti, and that's not everyone living in burnt down, destroyed houses that came after an earthquake. But what we're going to do is specialize in these types of residential homes. Now, these types of residential homes have all sorts of add-ons and features that many people here already experience, such as the picture on the left that's in Pétionville has a 4-car garage. The picture on the right has a beautiful pool. All of these things we can add on as a residential construction agency, and we hope to do so very effectively.
So we do care about the Haitian population as a whole. So once our profits stabilize, we're going to increase our corporate social responsibility. The best way we know how to do this is we're going to provide free clinics to teach the Haitians how to how to build LEED certified houses for themselves, so that they can be self-sustaining. The bottom line is we're going to make money, but we care about the Haitians as well. So we're going to bring back the wealth, and the economic activity will benefit society as a whole. And we're going to be environmentally conscious while we do it. We're trickle-down concrete, and we're going to help rebuild Haiti one home at a time.